we're in trouble. Calling all creators, big and small, we have a problem. And I never really talk about YouTube problems in a video. Usually it just stays to an Instagram post or a Twitter post or something like that. But this is really, really serious. This can really affect us. If you go to the YouTube help tab, you can see an update to the mid-roll ad system. If you guys don't know what mid-roll ads are, you know when you're watching a video and then something cool is about to happen, then boom, Old Spice. You know, that's when you press the skip ad button and you get back to the video. That is called a mid-roll. And believe it or not, that's how us creators make money. If we go to the actual announcement itself, hey creators, we're making some important changes to mid-roll ads to improve the experience for viewers and help creators potentially earn more. Here's what you need to know. You sure about that? What's happening? Starting May 12th, 2025, we're improving the quality of mid-roll ads on YouTube. That means we'll show more mid-roll ads at natural breakpoints like pauses and transitions, and fewer ads where they may feel interruptive or cause viewers to abandon the video, like in the middle of a sentence or an action sequence. Now, as all the other creators that have been talking about this seems very awesome on the surface level, right? But the thing is, a lot of creators, especially like gamers, we are trained in this new YouTube era to never be boring. We always have to talk, otherwise people get bored because we have goldfish brains now. We have TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. We're competing with that already. Unless you're like Sam Solik or people that can just naturally be engaging enough to watch without any crazy edits, or if that's just kind of your creative flow and your style to be more edited, then this is really gonna hurt those creators that decide to be creative in this avenue. They have mastered their craft to never be boring. They have mastered their craft to never have a dull moment. So you see where I'm going with this? And this is where the next bullet point comes in. We'll also be updating older videos with manual mid-rolls to include additional automatic ad slots and natural breakpoints. The thing is, what happens when they're labeled as interruptive? They don't play at all. They will have this big scary red triangle with an exclamation point in it saying interruptive, and that an ad cannot play here. This is fucked up. Now, it says you can opt out of this in YouTube Studio if you prefer to manage your ads manually. So basically what you do is you go to the Earn tab right here, if you're monetized, and it says you're a YouTube partner, and then it has this poorly cropped message right here. And then you go to manage, and then it gives you the same thing. You can opt out of the additional automatic ads and continue managing manually. Or if you go to your content tab and you press the little scribbly, and you go to the editor and you manage your mid-roll ad slots, look, it's doing it already. It's doing it right now. Interruptive ad slots found right here. This was a manual ad slot that I placed, and I'm already getting hit with interruptive ads. So at 2:45, there will not be an ad there. So I gotta delete it. And let's see how broken this automatic system is already. Look at this video. You can already see I manually placed a few like ads here and there. I had one over here, but it deleted for some reason. Everything else is automatically placed. And look, they're placing it right next to each other too. This is a manual one, and this is the automatic one they place right before it. And thankfully here you can turn off automatic ads, but the thing is, do I want to do that if my manually placed ads are gonna be flagged and not play? Like, would I rather play it safe? I know other people are staying away from it completely until like we're forced to use it. But for now, I'm gonna see where this goes, okay? I know I might be a little dramatic about this right now, right? Because this is a big deal, especially for smaller creators who are trying to transition from being nobodies, you know? Like, we're trying to make a living off of our passions, and no, we're not all about money. But turns out you need money to exist, you know? Especially if some of us are in less fortunate situations where we get kicked out at 18. We need money. Now, the drama aside, I'm gonna calm down and take a chill pill here. There are ways we can do this, and I have come up with a few ideas. And so as Josiah, we were talking about this and he proposed the idea to me. I'm just like, dude, I'm on the same wavelength as you. We're thinking of the same thing. Here's what we can do. We resort back to commercial breaks like we were on TV. You know how you watch like a Disney movie or something and there's like that fade out where a commercial usually would be and then it comes back in? We could do stuff like that, or we can be more creative with it too. We could also do like little green screen things like, we'll be right back after these messages. Boom. And then like it does like a little timer, and then that's when that silence picks up on YouTube's radar, and then they put an ad there. It could be the new meta that we have to learn to adapt to our content. So it's not over. We just need to start looking into how we can manage this. That's how we will make our revenue from now on. Now, my one concern that I expressed to Josiah, he actually had a good fix for this. Remember when I said that not every ad plays on a video? Now, what happens when you're watching YouTube on mobile and an ad doesn't play when it fades to black? It's just going to be and that's it. Josiah had a good fix for this.
The only problem with this is that it's kind of awkward because some ads that you place don't play within your video. So it could just be like one of those dead spaces that are kind of awkward to have in your video, right? Me and Zan came up with this idea that we put a text on top, right? On top of this dead zone that's 3 to 5 seconds long that says, skip to this part, you know, if the ad doesn't play, or like when the ad's done and it shows that dead space that has that text. If I'm making sense, fast forward to this timestamp, right? There's a way to combat this, but the fact that we have to go to these lengths to like, you know, push and squeeze money so we can make a living is, come on, YouTube. Like, are we serious? Like, are we losing brain cells by the day? I think that this is gonna hurt a lot of upcoming creators, right? You know, it's hard enough to make money as is, but this is really just gonna force people to try to get a 9 to 5 or something like that. And we need to step up as a community, all of us creators, right? And try to get this message across to the higher ups of YouTube and make them revert this change. It's rolling out in May, but me and Zan want to get this message out as fast as we can to tell people to prepare, try this method out. We need to make metas so we can make a living.
So creators, no matter what your size is, don't quit. This is not the end. This is only the beginning of a new era that we are going to unfortunately have to adapt to. So don't give up, get creative, and plan. Because this is going to be a really long year. So let's make like pistachios and get cracking. I'll see you in the next video. Peace the fuck out.